What if travel after 60 wasn't about limitations, but about doing it in a smarter, more comfortable way? Many assume age reduces adventure, yet the reality is that travel can become more enjoyable with the right planning. The key difference is not age, but approach. Most difficulties older travelers face are not due to ability, but poor planning, rushed schedules, heavy luggage, and exhausting logistics. Airports, long transfers, and tight itineraries often turn enjoyable trips into stress. However, with better preparation, travel becomes calmer, safer, and far more rewarding. By making simple adjustments such as pacing, planning ahead, and reducing physical strain, trips can feel smooth and manageable. In this guide, we explore 5 practical strategies to help seniors travel with confidence, ease, and genuine enjoyment. 1. Choose slow travel instead of rushed itineraries. What if travel after 60 wasn't about limitations, but about doing it in a smarter, more comfortable way? Many assume age reduces adventure, yet the reality is that travel can become more enjoyable with the right planning. The key difference is not age, but approach. Most difficulties older travelers face are not due to ability, but poor planning, rushed schedules, heavy luggage, and exhausting logistics. Airports, long transfers, and tight itineraries often turn enjoyable trips into stress. However, with better preparation, travel becomes calmer, safer, and far more rewarding. By making simple adjustments such as pacing, planning ahead, and reducing physical strain, trips can feel smooth and manageable. In this guide, we explore 5 practical strategies to help seniors travel with confidence, ease, and genuine enjoyment. One of the biggest mistakes in senior travel is trying to see too much in too little time. Fast itineraries may look exciting on paper, but in reality they create constant fatigue, disorientation, and unnecessary pressure. Moving from one city to another every few days forces the body into repeated adaptation, which becomes increasingly draining with age. A better approach is slow travel, where you stay in one comfortable location for an extended period instead of constantly moving. This allows your body and mind to settle into a rhythm. You wake up in the same place, learn the local area, and gradually build familiarity with shops, cafes, and transport routes. This type of travel transforms the experience completely. Instead of being a rushed visitor, you begin to feel like a temporary local. You can explore nearby attractions at a relaxed pace, take rest days without guilt, and avoid the physical stress of constant packing and unpacking. Slow travel is not about doing less. It is about experiencing more with less exhaustion. It also reduces decision fatigue, which is often overlooked. When every day involves choosing new routes, transport options, and accommodation details, mental energy gets drained quickly. Staying longer in one place removes that constant pressure and frees your mind to actually enjoy the surroundings instead of managing logistics. Another benefit is better health stability. Regular sleep patterns, consistent meals, and familiar environments help the body adjust more easily. This reduces stress on the cardiovascular system and improves overall energy levels, which is especially important for older travelers. Financially, slow travel can also be more efficient. Weekly or monthly accommodation often costs less than repeated short stays, and transportation expenses drop significantly when you are not constantly moving between destinations. Most importantly, slow travel changes the emotional experience of a trip. Instead of feeling like you are racing through a checklist of sights, you start to experience places in a deeper, more meaningful way. Conversations with locals become more natural, routines feel less forced, and the entire journey becomes more grounded and enjoyable. 2. Reduce airport stress with assistance services. Airports are often the most physically and mentally demanding part of any journey. Long walking distances, crowded terminals, security procedures, and time pressure can create unnecessary stress even before the actual vacation begins. For senior travelers, this stage should never be underestimated. Fatigue at the airport can affect the entire trip. That is why using assistance services can make a major difference in comfort and safety. Many airports and airlines offer support where trained staff help guide you through check-in, security, and boarding. Instead of managing everything alone, you are escorted through the process in a structured and efficient way. This reduces confusion, saves energy, and lowers the risk of rushing or getting lost in unfamiliar terminals. When this support is used, travel becomes less of an obstacle course and more of a smooth transition to your destination. It preserves energy for what truly matters, the experience ahead. Another often overlooked advantage is reduced cognitive overload. Airports force you to make quick decisions under pressure, from gate changes to baggage handling rules. With assistance, much of this decision-making burden is reduced, allowing you to stay calm and focused instead of mentally drained before the flight even begins. 3. Remove physical strain by outsourcing your luggage. Carrying heavy luggage is one of the most overlooked risks in senior travel. Lifting bags into overhead compartments, pulling suitcases over uneven surfaces, or handling stairs in transport hubs can easily lead to strain or injury. The problem is not just discomfort, it is the unpredictability of travel environments. You cannot always control when you will need to lift, carry, or drag your belongings, and that uncertainty adds unnecessary risk. A more practical solution is to reduce physical load entirely by using luggage forwarding or delivery services. These services allow your bags to be transported separately from you, arriving directly at your destination in advance or shortly after you arrive. This changes everything about how you move through airports, train stations, and hotels. Instead of managing multiple heavy items, you move freely with only a small personal bag. Your posture improves, your pace becomes more natural, and your overall stress level decreases significantly. Travel becomes lighter in every sense of the word when you stop carrying more than you need. This also improves safety in crowded spaces, reduces fatigue during long transfers, and allows you to maintain steady energy throughout the journey. 4. Travel in structured, educational, or guided groups. Independent travel offers freedom, but it also requires constant decision-making, navigation, and planning. For many seniors, this can become mentally exhausting over time. A more balanced option is structured group travel, designed specifically for comfort and learning. These types of trips are different from standard tourist groups. They are slower, more organized, and often focused on cultural or educational experiences rather than rushing through attractions. Everything from transport to scheduling is handled in advance, which removes pressure from the traveler. The added benefit is social connection. Traveling with a group of like-minded individuals creates natural opportunities for conversation and companionship, which helps reduce isolation and increases enjoyment. Instead of worrying about logistics, you can focus entirely on the experience itself. This creates a deeper level of engagement with the destination, where learning and relaxation happen at the same time. Structured travel is not restrictive. It is supportive. It allows you to enjoy exploration without the burden of constant planning. 5. Use virtual planning to eliminate travel anxiety. One of the most powerful but underused travel tools today is virtual exploration. Many of the stress points in travel come from uncertainty, unknown streets, confusing transport systems, or unfamiliar terrain. This uncertainty can be reduced significantly before you even leave home. Using digital mapping tools, you can walk through your destination virtually. You can view streets, check distances, and understand the layout of the area around your hotel or accommodation. This simple step creates mental familiarity. When you arrive in a new place, it no longer feels completely foreign. Your brain already has a basic map of the environment, which reduces anxiety and improves confidence in navigation. It also helps you identify potential challenges in advance, such as steep streets, long walking distances, or limited accessibility. This allows you to plan smarter routes and avoid unnecessary strain. The result is smoother travel and a stronger sense of control from the very beginning of your trip. There you have it. 5 practical travel tips for seniors who want to explore more comfortably and confidently. Whether it is choosing slow travel instead of rushed schedules, using airport assistance, removing luggage strain, joining structured group experiences, or planning with virtual tools, each strategy is designed to reduce stress and increase enjoyment. Travel after 60 is not about limitations. It is about optimization. When you remove unnecessary pressure and focus on comfort, safety, and planning, travel becomes more accessible and far more rewarding than most people expect. If you found these ideas useful, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who loves to travel, and subscribe for more practical lifestyle strategies designed for better living. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.